always talk about music when you went to the bathroom and shit, and I told him I don't like American Gangster and shit like that.
What, Jay-Z?
Oh, hold up. Nah, fuck
Be on
that.
that.
You bugging the fuck out, bro.
I don't like
First of
American
all, hold on.
Like Jay-Z's album?
Yeah.
Oh.
It
ain't one of my favorites, but not liking it is crazy.
Let's delve into this. In 2007, what were you doing? That's when that album dropped.
7th grade. Yeah, I was in 7th grade, I think.
Seventh motherfucking grade.
I think I was 7th grade.
So that means that you
That's
didn't
around
really
the time, I think Drake had just came out.
No, Drake came out in 09.
All right, so 07? What the fuck was I doing in 07?
You was a kid.
I was listening to Styles P at that time.
Okay,
He
you
is
was
a
listening to
Styles P
Gangsta
fan.
and the Gentleman and all
Yeah.
that. Okay, cool. American Gangsta came out in 07. You were a kid.
Yeah.
You didn't start catching up to Jay-Z lyrics probably till 5, 6, 10 fucking years later.
Yes, you're 100%
Exactly.
right. You're 100% right.
That wasn't made for you
You're right.
at that time.
And that's probably why I don't like it.
Exactly.
Yeah, you're right.
But I bet you if you listen to it now,
I'm probably
you'll
gonna
have
fuck
an
with it.
appreciation
Yeah,
for
for sure.
it.
But
Rock
that's my
Boys,
thing.
all of that.
I ain't going back to listen to that.
American Dreaming? You don't
I'm going back to listen to the Black Album.
He was
like I
dogging
told
that
you,
Marvin
in my
Gaye
lifetime. The Blueprint. All that other old shit.
Blueprint 2, Blueprint 3.
Yeah, all that shit. Yeah. Those are my shit.
Yeah, see, that album was more so about American Gangster. I feel
Yeah.
like was more about what the movie was, the soundtrack.
Yeah,
you know, all the
it was
ills
an
of the
unofficial
game and all
soundtrack.
that.
Glad we talking about Hov, right? You came up in that era, right?
Absolutely.
So how was it seeing Jay-Z rise? Like, cause you from Brooklyn, he from Brooklyn
Yeah,
clearly.
yep.
How was it seeing that? Like I know you seen it firsthand because they was in New York heavy.
Yes, it was like how Michael Jordan was winning championships back to back.
Damn.
That's how I was seeing Jay-Z's uprise, right? So when Jay-Z first came out and I got Wind of Jay-Z, I was in high school.
Yeah.
When Reasonable Doubt came out.
Okay.
And this is when I was already in the streets. So when Feeling It came out, when Can I Live?
Yeah, that's my shit.
Imaginary,
There you go.
no.
Girls,
It's a song with him and Mary J. Blige. Can't Knock the Hustle. I was really in the streets. So I feel like a lot of people, including yourself, don't really connect to music that Jay-Z put out at a certain time because of what you were doing at that time.
Facts.
That shit is the soundtrack of my life to this day. Right?
Just American Gangster?
No,
Or
I'm
Jay-Z
talking
in
about all
general?
his albums.
Oh, yeah, hell
all
yeah,
his
hell
albums
yeah.
is a soundtrack to something that happened in my life. Like Jay-Z touched on everything, whether you were a hustler or not. He was able to touch on every single thing that a person goes through in life
Hell
through
yeah.
every album he made. So now, in 9-6, when we seeing like, when Reasonable Doubt come up, we in high school, bro.
Yeah.
Bumping this shit, coming from cutting school, committing robberies, shoplifting, taking cars. That was the fucking soundtrack until Big came with Life After Death.
That's fire.
That was the soundtrack for it. So it was a very, very amazing
So
feeling.
Life After Death came.
When Life After Death came, nobody was really checking for Hov. I'm not gonna lie.
Shit was real like
It's
that?
the way
Bro.
he said
All
that
right,
shit.
so
In
you ever
Brooklyn?
seen Biggie in person?
Yes. You know what's crazy? There's a picture
Yeah.
that was in the source. It's everywhere where Biggie had the rainbow Coogee on,
Yeah, I know what you're talking about.
right? And you see him with a stack of money in his hand
Yeah.
and a rubber band over his hand.
Yeah.
I was right there. That
Oh,
was at
shit.
Albee Square Mall in downtown Brooklyn, and he was giving all of us money. I was a kid.
Oh, shit.
He was
That's
giving
crazy.
kids money that was just passing, and I was one of the kids he gave money to. He gave me $100
That's wild.
right
That's
there.
tough.
Big was official. I could say that from that experience. I mean, after that, I never seen him again. But Big's influence, bro, like he had us going out.
I'd have been right with y'all. I'd have been right with y'all. I tell niggas all the time, if I was growing up at that time, I'd have been at every concert. I'd have been there. Like I'd have been outside.
See, that's the thing. So we was in the streets heavy.
I'd have been with y'all. That's what I'm saying. Like I'd have been around that
and
shit.
we was
something.
doing whatever it took to get the Jesus pieces.
Yeah.
We wanted the Jesus pieces, the big Cuban link, because he said so.
Facts.
Because he said so. And we wanted the
fact.
Coogee outfits. We wanted Iceberg. We wanted to get the Versace glasses because Biggie said so.
Facts.
And that's what we was doing. We was hustling. We was fucking robbing shit just to get those things to have that image to seem like we was Biggie. Like we was living his life.
I'm gonna let you ask some questions. I feel like I've been taking up enough time. I'm gonna go let you.
Go ahead, bro. Just go ahead. Go ahead.
No, go ahead. I know
You
you got
love
some
talking to a
interesting
New York nigga. Go
No, I
ahead,
love
man.
it.
Go ahead,
so-
son. Go ahead.
Feel my leg like a
Shit,
rich nigga. do.
Look, shit done
Know what
went
I'm saying?
somewhere else with that.
So-
Nah, come on. Let's
You know,
go.
I guess this is like the unanimous decision. Everybody say Queens got the best rappers. How was Brooklyn feeling at that time?
Oh my God.
There you go.
Oh my fucking God. So I was watching who was it talking about this? Oh, $1 million worth of game. Gillian Wallow had Tony Ayo and Uncle Murdo on the pod.
Oh my God, that shit was hilarious.
And they were talking about who has the best rappers,
Yeah.
Queens or Brooklyn. Right? And I'm from Brooklyn.
Yeah.
And I'm not gonna lie, the facts is Queens got it, bro.
Facts.
Queens got it. Like I can't lie, because when you look at Brooklyn, you look at Jay-Z, Biggie, Smooth the Hustler, Trigger the Gambler, Big Daddy Kane,
Right.
and a plethora of other artists. But when you talking about niggas who shape hip hop,
Yeah.
as far as artists and moguls, Queens got it. Fucking Russell Simmons,
No, that's
bro.
a fact. That's a fact.
Run
Nah,
DMC.
I just always wanted to ask a Brooklyn native or somebody that grew up when all the
LL
rappers
Cool
was
J, nigga.
Facts. I just had to ask.
LL alone, bro.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact.
Like,
had
I ain't
me
gonna lie,
listen-
he had more influence over me than anybody else.
He had me listening to that nigga. Man, I ain't gonna lie. You want me to know what I said about LL?
What?
He like, yeah, man, LL, greatest of all time. Man, nigga,
Nah, bro, he is, bro.
He's,
Nah, yo, dope.
I fuck with LL.
yeah,
Bro,
he love that nigga.
when
yeah.
you really look at that nigga track record, bro,
Nah, yeah, LL
what
fine. I
other
went back and
rappers
listened.
besides Big Daddy Kane was rapping and dancing in their videos, bro?
Got a point.
Around the Way Girl, Lounging, like all of these hits he made, that nigga was dancing, shirt off, brolic,
Facts.
spitting his fucking ass off. He had everything covered, bro. All these niggas that we look up to now, the Jay-Z's, Biggies, and all that, they come from up under that nigga.
That's a fact.
And LL went out his way to do that shit to Cannabis because of that.
Let me tell you how much
Because
he
he was
was
doing
man.
the
The beef that he had with Cannabis.
yeah, the image of the ladies man and all that shit.
Cannabis ain't have that.
No, the image LL had.
Yeah.
Is
Cannabis
why he
thought he
went
could-
so hard on Cannabis. Because he said when I did all that take my shirt off shit, he said the niggas didn't like it.
That's a fact. So he had to go back to
Yeah,
the
so
roots.
he was like, once him and Cannabis got into
like
it,
it, right?
he had to show him, nigga, I'm more than the ladies, man, my nigga.
I'm gonna tell you something though.
I'm still a rapper, my nigga.
I
Like,
agree with you though, right? But I'm gonna give you something else because I really be studying this shit. LL Cool J dropped the album in 1996 called Mr. Smith.
Yeah,
That's the song that
my
had
favorite
I
album.
Shot You and all of that on
Yeah.
it.
That's my
That was a
shit.
gangster record.
That's my shit. I shot you.
Now, what people fail to realize is that this is way before this is 2 years before Cannabis. It's 9-6.
Yeah.
9-8 is when the whole Cannabis shit started, right? The nigga LL was like, yo, he felt the way you just said in 9-6. He was like, yo, I gotta get on some gangster shit, right? I gotta let people know, like, I still got it. I got bars. I could battle with the best of them.
Yeah.
He drops I Shot You at 9-6. The nigga said, what the fuck? I thought I conquered the world, crush Mo D, Hammer, and Ice-T's girl. But still, niggas want to instigate shit. I battle any nigga in the rap game quick, right? Because niggas was testing his mic skills,
Yeah.
right? So what you're saying as far as Cannabis is true, but L been felt that way.
Yeah,
Whenever
I
the
said-
time, not to cut you off, but whenever he felt the need to, like, nigga, you gonna remember who the GOAT is, bro.
Yeah.
I've been doing this battling shit, been going around with Russell Simmons and all these niggas and going to niggas' blocks and battling them.
Yeah.
But I know how to talk to the bitches too. That's what y'all don't got.
Niggas did hate on my son.
Nah,
yo,
he
son.
he did an interview when his last album dropped last year. He did an interview, and in the interview, he was like, "Yo, when he did the I Need Love shit,
Yeah.
he said he went back to
shit.
the hood, and them niggas was clowning him, but he was like, he was making so much money off it.
Why would I not?
Yeah, he was like, "Yo, y'all niggas don't understand this and this and this." So he was like, "I got something for niggas."
Yeah.
And then he was like, the reason why he felt like Cannabis dissed him because he was already there, like he said.
Yeah.
He said he knew niggas was whispering it and not saying it to his face because his own boys said it to his face. Like, oh, you sell out, nigga. You do it for the women. So he's like, as soon as he heard Cannabis rap, he was like, he talking about me. He said now Cannabis wasn't talking about him. But he was
I
like, at
ain't
that time, Cannabis was talking about him.
I ain't a diehard fan of LL Cool J, but niggas do be hating on my son.
Niggas hate on
Yeah,
Shout out
bro.
to my uncle, son. Let me tell you
Niggas
what
don't
this
give him his
nigga-
accolades, bro. I ain't gonna hold you, bro.
Let me tell you what my uncle had me running around telling niggas that LL Cool J did. So you know LL Cool J got the little 6-pack of shit. Well, he brought in this shit. He said, yeah, you know LL had surgery.
Oh my God.
For the longest, I'm like, looking underneath his pack right here, and he got a scratch.
That's some straight hating shit. And your uncle was probably 300 pounds. Your uncle was probably 300 some pounds hating on the fucking dog nigga. That's crazy.
I said, now that I'm old, I think about, I said, uncle's on some hating shit, man.
That's a fact. Yeah, I can't get that 6-pack. Fuck LL. That's crazy.
Got surgery, and he had a scratch underneath his abs, bro. You can
For the cut.
Yeah.
All right.